Welcome back to CCRPG. We find our pilots in the midst of battle. They had a quick conversation with Donahan, calling from Smack to try and make them a deal. But it seems like when that deal went south, contingencies were pulled, and a group of ambushers from the Pit Wolves were ready in a kill team to take out the pilots. So let's come back to them and see what's going on.
Kill team isn't doing too bad of a job either, I have to say.
They are a kill team.
Yeah. They know what they're doing.
This should tell you that it seems like the Pit Wolves are a cut above the other pilots you've seen so far. All right, so Wolf Rain 2 just got surrounded in very dangerous seeming holograms as KESTRAL activates his Hall of Mirrors.
Actually, I think they're very unassuming holograms at the moment. He doesn't know they're dangerous.
True.
He's currently jammed. He doesn't know what's going on.
He got jammed.
We are going to come back to the team here on the other side.
Isn't it my turn? I haven't gone yet.
No, because KESTRAL just activated.
Oh,
so it's
that's
now
right.
my turn. Yeah.
I forgot. Okay.
Let's see. How mean should I be? I mean, they're mean. I should be mean, right?
Have been very mean.
I don't know if their orders are to destroy the tech or to bring it back, though, is the thing.
From what I've seen, it
seems like destroy.
Destroy.
He
Maybe
just stabbed
they'd
it
like
with
to
a
bring
knife.
it back, but
I don't know how they're going to bring it back after they stab it with a giant flaming knife. That's just my opinion.
All right. Wolf Rain 1 is going to activate. He is going to move 3 to the edge here of the building.
Oh no. I think I know what he's going to do.
And then, let's see what I've got going on here. Range-wise. Luckily for some of you, unlucky for others is what I would say.
Bye, Comet.
my God.
His sensors don't have as long a reach as his missile pods.
Just want to survive long enough to attach myself to CHIMERA.
Then I'm the target, right?
First, he is going to fire missile pods. His 3 targets are going to be Orion, Comet, and CHIMERA.
Okay.
Is he in range of my holograph? Does he want to shoot my holograph?
Oh, those are really far away. Those are so far away
Todd,
from
do you
him.
have like a, don't
They're
you have
on
like a
the
core
other
power?
side of the street. This is the dude on Orion's side of the street.
Don't you have like a core power that can like negate damage?
No, that was the core power of his previous mech.
Are you talking to me?
Oh yeah, that's right. Director's Cut had that ability.
Yeah.
All right.
My core power is the symbiosis.
First one, I'm going to do against CHIMERA.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
He very misses, rolling a 1+4. It is reliable 3, though.
Yeah. Well,
So, CHIMERA, you're going to
so
take 3 from that. Or,
Shit, is this reliable 3 for everyone?
1. We'll get to you in 1 second, Comet.
Todd, you might be in trouble.
So it's not armor piercing for you, Comet. So, or CHIMERA. So you only
CHIMERA.
take 1 from that, I believe.
This is fine.
Yeah, not too bad. You are knocked back 1, though. So if you can slide northwest for me, please.
If I have to.
Slide to the left.
To the right.
Comet. 16 versus evasion.
That hits.
All right. On a hit, it does 5 explosive damage.
Okay. My mech has been destroyed.
That is unfortunate. Let's comment. What does this look like? I'm gonna let you tell us.
So, I mean, if you recall, last time we took a rest, I actually spent some time patching my mech up already. So, you could see it. It's been taking a beating. The work I've been doing on the mech, you could see like various parts that have been bolted in haphazardly that are barely hanging on, and this explosion just blasts everything apart. It just collapses in a heap. All the joints break, bolts fly out, and it just becomes a pile of smoking rubble.
Comet, you luckily, in the safety of the cockpit, in a rather protected area, are not instantly just killed here, but you are thrown askance as the knockback of the attack still takes effect, and you are knocked back a little bit. But yeah, there is pieces kind of thrown loose from your mech as you kind of go tumbling to the ground.
All right.
Does Todd lose his AI too, or is that salvageable?
If the mech is repaired, the AI as part of the mech is still okay.
Okay.
Remember, his last mech got vaporized. That's a little bit different. This is just destroyed. It can be repaired from this.
Yeah.
Roll your cascade there.
Oh yeah, Comet, you want to roll a cascade real quick for me?
Oh yeah,
just roll me
again?
a d20 real quick.
D20, yep.
How would cascade even work if your mech's destroyed?
15.
I would get to say something sad and weird as it shut down.
Oh.
No, it doesn't go crazy. But yeah, unfortunately, all your systems are offline, Comet. You are in a blind box, and other than the explosions happening outside, you're no longer aware of what's going on.
Okay.
You can still exit your mech as normal if you wish.
Yep.
And then Orion, this is versus your E-defense.
Okay.
13 versus E-defense.
Yep.
Hits or no hits?
That hits.
Okay, I someone said yep before for misses, so I need to double check now.
Wasn't me.
Damn it, Chuck, you ruined it for the rest of us.
So, Orion, you're going to take 5 armor piercing for that.
Okay.
And then knock back 1.
Cool.
Yeah, as close as you can get directly away. Thank you. And then it is going to boost to move 3 hexes back. All right, Orion, you're up.
All right. Since I am in the danger zone until the end of my turn, I have resistance to all heat.
Ooh.
Yay.
Can you murderize Silent Killer too?
I am going to try.
Okay.
All right. First, I am going to activate a protocol. My Asura protocol, which gives me 2 additional quick actions or 1 full action at the cost of 3 heat.
Okay.
But that is reduced to 2 heat because I have resistance.
All right, 2 heat for Orion.
So plus 2 heat. Which brings me to 8 out of 10. Alrighty. So I am going to look Silent Killer 2 straight in the face. He's 5 away, so I don't even need to move. And I'm going to fire my soul pattern laser rifle at him. And
Very nice.
Hope this hits. 12.
That is Silent Killer 2. Silent Killer 2. A 12 will miss.
Okay, I'm going to follow up with my assault rifle.
All right, so that's 1 heat for the soul. And then assault rifle definitely hits.
Let's see.
For 3.
Let me roll. I crit, so
Oh yeah, roll that again for sure.
6.
6. Okay, so it'll be 5 because he has 1 armor.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to use the extra full action that I had to do a stabilize and reset my heat to 5 from down to 5 from 8, and also clear the lock on that I have.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Makes sense.
So let me, it's 1 heat. Let me get this set here.
Back to 5 heat for Orion.
And then I'm going to overcharge.
Which is just 1 right now, I think, for you.
Yeah. And fire my soul pattern laser rifle at Silent Killer 2 again.
Nice.
And we're gonna see it miss. 12. I rolled the exact same goddamn thing.
Yeah, a 12 will miss again, unfortunately.
All right.
All right, 1 more heat. Anything else, Orion?
That's all I've got. I don't have anything else.
All right. It is back to their side, and the pack hunters are going to activate one after another. Let's see. First, one of them's damaged. So I'm going to activate Pack Hunter 2 here. Where is it? Maybe I don't have the thing I need. Interesting. Isn't there a thing? Is there not a thing that lets you avoid Overwatch in this? There's not like a move defensively or anything?
Not really. It's really only part of certain actions, I think.
Gotcha.
Like certain things that let you escape it. There's not like I don't think there's an equivalent of disengage.
Yeah, that's what I was
sure
looking
it's the
for.
closest thing, but you've got to get talents for that.
Yeah, because I have a thing that Skirmisher, it literally says you can do that. So I feel like it has to be something that says you can do that, not something you get out of the box.
All right, no worries. That's good to know. All right, so Pack Hunter 2.
Oh, wait. There is a disengage, but it's a full action.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Okay.
Yeah, disengage. You safely disengage safely from a dangerous situation. Until the end of your current turn, you ignore engagement and your movement does not provoke reactions, but it is a full action.
Ah, there it is. Yep. Okay. I was looking at quick actions. That's why I didn't see it. Okay, cool. Pack Hunter 2 is going to disengage.
Coward.
Pack Hunter 2 is going to move 4.
Oh, interesting.
And at the end of its turn, you see a ferrous liquid start to seep out of its damaged pieces and start to knit them back together as it regains 1/4 of its total HP.
What would that happen to be, Bob?
I don't think you know.
It was worth a shot.
It looks like they are equipped with the same kind of ferroliquid that you're trying to salvage right now.
How about this? We give them the camera and freeze one of their mechs and take their liquid.
All right, now going over to Pack Hunter 1. What kind of range do we got for you, buddy? Yeah, you're going to have to get down there into the mix a little bit. He is going to jump off here. He's going to just go ahead and take that. He's going to eat the fall damage.
So 6 damage.
Uh-huh. And he still has 3 more movement. As he gets a little bit closer here. Let's see what's in range of him. All right, yeah. What he is going to do is he is going to take the stabilize action so he can reload his underslung grenade launcher. And at the end of his turn, he will regain 1/4 of his total health as the ferroliquid starts to repair the broken motivators in his feet from that landing. All right. Round 3. Back to your side.
So, here's what I'm trying to figure out. I guess the biggest concern right now is Silent Killer 2, since he's literally on the camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to finish off Pack Hunter 2, but I feel like we need to kill Silent Killer 2 first.
Well, you know, COMET can just pop out of his mech, jump up on Silent Killer 2, and take care of it, right? You got this, right, Astro?
I have been looking up the rules for jockeying, so
I assume nothing less.
Okay, then if no one else has a thing, I was going to drill Silent Killer 2, since I feel like I could do a lot of damage.
Either you drill him or I shoot him. Which would you prefer?
How confident is your ability to shoot up and kill Silent Killer 2?
I mean, I'm going to have plus
last
1
round
accuracy.
was any indicator.
I'm going to have plus 1 accuracy on the first shot that I make this next round. Does that help?
I get accuracy plus 1 always on my first attack, so I should probably go then.
Go ahead.
Okay. Chimera's going to circle the shield again, move up point blank to Silent Killer 2, bust out the drill, and fuck him up.
All right, let's do it.
So let's say I got 1 accuracy enabled. Combat drill, please do something good. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, I have charged stake. I should use that at some point. Not now. Ooh, 13.
A 13 will miss.
Fuck me. Let me think. Yeah, it wasn't that good of an attack roll anyway. I'm going to overcharge.
Okay.
So that'll be let me just do the heat roll right now. So that's gonna be a 1d3.
Ooh, only
heat.
1 more. Nice.
That is acceptable. And then I'm going to pull out my Bmax and I only have 1 charge left, but I feel like this is an appropriate use of it. I'm going to use my last charge of the Bmax to try to kill it.
Okay, go for it. Silent Killer 2.
Take that off, and 13 again. Good grief.
Yeah, 13 ain't gonna do it.
I wish there was like a thing you do to like push it with attack rolls. I know that's not a thing, but I wish it was. Man, he's just dodging everything like a smooth criminal.
We're just rolling absolutely horribly tonight,
Yeah,
and Bob's rolling really good.
You guys aren't rolling the best. Also, this guy's evasion is higher than almost any enemy I've ever used on you. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, it's high.
That makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I've done everything I can do. So, shit.
All right. That's
Say goodbye
for
to the
Chimera.
Smile.
All right, back to me. I will activate Silent Killer 2. First, I need to roll his recharge.
Surely he's going to fight what he's more threatened by, though, Chimera. Like, he's going to try to fight you off first.
Yeah.
Rolled a 4. That does not reactivate any of his stuff. So that's nice. First thing he's going to do is Chimera, you see it turn at you, and all of a sudden, you see like its eyes change color as it targets you. You have gained Assassin's Mark. It chooses a single character within line of sight as a quick action.
That's me.
For the rest of this scene, these effects apply to you. It has resistance to all damage done by you. Damage it deals to you cannot be reduced. It gains +1 accuracy on all saves forced by you.
That's not terrible.
It's not the worst, but it is threatened by you, so take that for something.
It is specifically just this mech, though. The other mechs have the usual things, right?
Yes, it is just marked you.
Okay. It's not like it's locked down. Lock on.
And it is going to take a quick tech against you, Chimera. It is going to try and smash you with its open palm that is charged with an EMP.
So you're saying is he is attacking me?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 armor piercing, bitch.
Yeah, that's fine. E20.
First time this combat I've used it.
So this sap attack, by the way, should be against E-defense, I realize now, because it is actually a tech attack. But it never hit anyone, so I don't think it's an issue. 9 versus your E-defense.
Ooh, mine's 8.
All right. It slams the middle of your chest, hitting one of your spikes and taking 1 armor-piercing damage. But as it slams your chest with its hand, the EMP rocks through your system. Make an engineering save.
That's a D20 plus modifier.
D20 plus engineering. Yep.
It's been a while since I've done these rolls. 12.
You just made it. You're able to leap into action just fast enough to keep all your systems online, or else you would have been stunned.
Ooh, that's good.
That's its turn.
Holy crap. You didn't kill the camera.
Yeah, just don't jinx it, because Pack Hunter 2-1 down there has a grenade.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I
Pack
figure
Hunter
somebody's
1.
going to kill it.
Well, Pack Hunter 2 hasn't... no, Pack Hunter 2 used his. Pack Hunter 1, yeah, you're right, just reloaded his.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
You
it's
want to go, Orion?
Orion or
You're welcome
Kestrel.
to.
Or,
Oh,
I
Comet.
guess, Comet.
Yeah.
Mind if I go? So I can
Yeah,
attack
go,
Pack
please.
Hunter 1? Okay.
Yeah. You have the best chance of making something happen here, I think.
Cool. So my ZF4 solid core has 2 charges because I did stabilize last turn.
Yep.
So it now has a range of 8, which is exactly the distance between me and Pack Hunter 1.
It seems to be, yeah.
So it's ordnance, so I have to fire it before everything else. And we're going to go barrage. Let me alter the damage because this is going to be 2d6 before I do anything. And there's going to be +1 accuracy. And... wow. I rolled a 6 with accuracy.
Oh, man, a 6 ain't gonna do it.
All right. I guess I'll just follow up. I rolled a 5.
And you rolled with accuracy still, and that's still a 5.
So just to confirm, the first roll was a 2 + 2. The second one was a 1 + 2. Wait, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right.
3 plus 2.
Yeah, no, it's just you're not getting on target there, Orion.
Okay, I'm just gonna go cry in a corner now.
Do you still have
I'll join you.
resistance to the heat?
I do, because I started the turn in the danger zone.
So you're only going to take 2 heat?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're up to 9 still, though, right?
It would put me at 8 because I was at 6 at the end of the last turn. No, you're correct. 9.
Yeah,
you are correct.
So you're real close to the edge there.
I will modify that so that it makes sense. +1. Yeah. All right. I got nothing else because I can't hit shit.
All right, that'll be Orion. It'll be back to their side now. I think Wolfrain is going to get his hands on the ball here.
Which one?
Wolfrain 1, that is, because it is seeing you down there, Orion, as a tasty target. So first thing it's going to do is... are you within range? Are you within 15 of it? Yes, you are. Let me just make sure I have the right roll for this.
These Wolfrain mechs have no obvious boosters or way to fly or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Where are the quick tech options?
La, 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 la.
All right, they have decent systems. It is going to attempt an invade action against you, Orion.
Oh, goody.
Seven versus E-defense.
It actually misses.
That is very lucky that missed, because heat would have been coming your way otherwise. All right.
Well, technically, I actually have soft cover because... Oh, no, wait. Soft cover ended because my turn started again.
Oh, right. All right, so it did that. Now it's just going to load up them missile pods again. Let's see who all he's targeting here.
The missile pods are... Oh, I guess that's a skirmish, right?
Yeah, it's just a skirmish action to do the missile pods. It is a full action to do the Atlas missile, which is what it did at the beginning of the whole thing. So it's going to target... I guess it'll have to be Orion, Chimera, and the frozen block of ice. All right. None of you have lock on, so these are all against evasion. 1d20 plus
I kind of
4.
missed the lock on now.
All right, Orion.
A little bit, yeah.
You're up first. 9 versus evasion.
It's sad because I would miss if this was versus E-defense.
Well, at least you get your armor. So that'll only do 4 to you instead of 5.
Cool.
Down to 2, I believe.
Yep.
All right, and then this is going to be against Chimera. 7 versus evasion.
That misses.
The bad rolls have come for me.
Yes.
Little too late, though.
You will still get a reliable 3 damage, Chimera.
Yeah, so that's
down to 1
with armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both of you are knocked away from it 1 space, by the way, from the knockback. So if you can both go northwest a little bit.
Sure.
And then this one will be against the block of ice. It rolled really good against the block of ice. 21 will hit, doing 5 explosive damage and knock back 1.
Oh, it actually slides.
Yeah. Chimera, the ice is no bueno. You can see that underneath, as the cracks open wider and more warm air is able to get in, that the ferrofluid within is starting to heat up.
Just real quick, when this stuff explodes, is there a size of explosion, or is it just within the?
You've seen them
hex?
blow up before. Yeah.
How big is the explosion?
I will double check here. I believe it's blast 2, but I will double check.
The way I see it is, if this is going to blow up on us anyway, might as well take out an enemy while we're at it.
Preferably not one that Comet's destroyed Mex's neck to, but yeah.
Yeah, we should save that. Just considering our options here.
I had this. It is the same size as a reactor meltdown. I believe that is... You know what? I'm just going to pull up my reference sheet in CompCon. Yes. A burst 2 area centered on it. Anything within that range must pass an agility check or take explosive damage. It is up to KESTRAL now.
Did Wolfrain not go?
Wolfrain 2 hasn't
Wolfrain 2?
activated yet.
Okay.
Wolfrain 2 and the 2 pack hunters have not activated yet this round.
Okay. I believe he's still jammed, so...
Yeah. He's jammed until the end of his next turn. Or the beginning of his next... I think it's end of his next turn.
It's the end. Yeah, that's correct.
I don't have anything super great. I gotta take this guy out. Alright, I am going to use Skirmish.
Okay.
First attack has accuracy. Before I... Yeah, I'm going to do my movement before, so
Okay.
I just move in closer there.
Okay.
So that technically leaves another hologram back there, but I'll get that in a second. Then 12?
12 will hit.
Okay, so 3 damage.
So 2 damage because he has armor.
Yep. And then 1 without accuracy. 18 should definitely hit.
18 will definitely hit for another 3 down to 2.
Okay. I am then going to do a movement.
And now if it's all part of the same movement, I don't think that leaves a new thing.
It is not part of the same movement.
Okay, are you boosting then, you mean?
Nope, I did not move before. A skirmisher, the second talent of skirmisher is before or after you skirmish as a reaction.
I thought you just
move
moved
2
in.
spaces.
Yeah, I thought you just moved in with your movement.
Yeah.
I did not realize you skirmished in. Okay.
Nope, skirmished in specifically so that I can leave another hologram on him because, more is better.
Absolutely.
That doesn't look fun for him.
It does not, does not look fun for him.
6. I'm going to get up to here.
All right, so you leave him surrounded by explosive holograms and move over to the edge to look down on the battlefield. You will instantly notice down below, Comet's mech is down and out, and he is no longer reading any signals on your heads-up display.
Okay, and I'm going to boost down to here.
Okay, so you're going to boost down to the ground, get closer to your wall you made earlier.
I have to overcharge, which is going to overheat me to do this. So...
well, you roll a 1d3, don't you, this time?
Yeah, but I'm at 4 out of 5 heat.
Oh, I only had you at 3.
Yeah, flying. I've flown once earlier.
Oh.
When I end my turn flying, I get 1 heat.
Okay. If you can do me a favor in the future, announce that, because
I
that's
did in the
editing
log.
this won't know where that heat came from.
Yeah, I did in the log.
Okay.
I just didn't want to interrupt the conversation,
Gotcha.
so I
Okay.
put it in the log. So
Cool.
Yep. But anyways, yep, I'm going to overcharge. I there's no need to roll. I'm just going to do the stress. But do I get the ability off first, or how does that work?
I think when heat activates, it instantly happens.
Okay, so I will roll my stress. I don't know how to do this. No, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. 1d6. I rolled a 6.
Nice. Emergency shunt. You are impaired until the end of your next turn.
So 1 difficulty on stuff. Okay. Not a huge deal. Alright, and then I'm going to activate my Sun Crown. Expend a charge of Burst 3, Flash of Light. So I believe I hit a Silent Killer and Pack Hunter in this. They need to make a agility save, or they become jammed.
Silent Killer and Pack Hunter 2. Okay.
Yep. Also a system save.
So can you post that ability or tell me it again, because I didn't hear all of it?
They need to make an agility save and a systems save.
Gotcha.
The agility save prevents them from becoming jammed. A system save prevents them from becoming impaired.
Oh, you're really hitting them with a flashbang here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Silent Killer first. So agility save. He gets a +1 accuracy on that. Plus 1d6. So this is the agility.
Yep.
So he is not jammed, and now he will roll a systems check. 6. So I believe he's impaired.
Yeah.
All right.
Which one was that?
Silent Killer 2.
Okay.
All right, so he gets impaired. And now I'm going to get over to Pack Hunter 2 here. His agility save. 4.
Nope. He's jammed.
Pack Hunter 2. Jammed. And then his systems check. 16.
My save is 14, so he saves that.
Okay, so they got the opposite thing as each other.
Yep.
All right, so you impaired one and jammed the other.
All right.
Nice.
That's what I got.
All right, KESTRAL.
All right.
I'm going to activate Wolfrain 2. I believe a bunch of holograms explode next to him now.
Correct. 1 second, I'm typing in the log.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Yes, so at the start of his turn, all 4 of those holograms are just going to explode on him. And
Okay.
what I'm hoping for is that it causes structural damage to the building that he's on. And you told me earlier he doesn't have jump jets or any way to get up, so
They do not.
my hope is that this blows up on him. So
In
he needs to
addition-
make an agility save. I don't. It's not clear if it's 1 per or if it's.
It would have to be 1 per, because they're each in different instances of damage.
Sure. So make 4 agility saves then.
Will do. Wolfrain. He has more agility than I thought he did. 1. Which is more agility than I expected.
I thought you rolled 1. I'm like, what?
No, I mean, he has a +1, which is way more agile than I thought he was.
All right, that's fine.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
They all hit. Max.
His thing's
14 is the
14,
save.
huh? So he gets, 4 failures. He rolled 11, 4, 13, and 13.
So it's 11 burst damage around him there.
Is it armor piercing?
Energy.
Okay, so not armor piercing, but energy. Okay, so -4 from that, because there are 4 different damages, would be...
Sure.
What's the number?
7?
Okay. The ceiling opens up beneath him as a large crater. You know what? I have a crater tool. As a crater opens up in the roof of the building and Wolfrain 2 plummets within. You hear loud crashing noises as it plummets into the depths of the building somewhere.
Meanwhile, he's still jammed and has no idea what the fuck just happened.
Is there like a Wilhelm scream as he falls?
Ah!
All right, well, that's one less to worry about for now until he gets out of there.
He's still we still get a signal from him, like he's not dead yet.
At the end of him falling, you no longer get a signal from him.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I figured fall damage would help.
I figured I would at least give him the minimum fall damage of 3. Because that seems pretty violent what happened to him, and he's not coming back.
All right.
That'll do.
All right.
I feel like fall damage is more damage than our actual damage to
fall
fight.
damage is nasty, okay? I'm now going to activate the pack hunters one by one.
Hold on, I have a turn.
Ooh, Comet. By God, that's Comet's music.
Dismounting is a quick action? Is that right?
I have the pilot actions on my sheet here. Let's see.
On my reference, it says...
Special pilot actions. I think dismount is what we're looking for. Or mount,
eject.
Dismount.
Eject is also action. My reference unhelpfully has mount, dismount, eject.
You need dismount, because eject I think only works if the mech is working. Yeah. Is dismount a quick action?
That's what I'm wondering. My reference is unclear.
Oh, where does it list it?
It has so in the reference on page 76 of the manual, under other actions, it has mount/dismount/eject, and then in parentheses, quick or full. So I don't know what's a quick action and what's a full action.
Huh. Oh, that's weird that it does it that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Pilots in mech combat.
Oh, wait, I think I found it. Mount, dismount. Okay, you can mount or dismount as a full action.
Yeah, because you need to actually pull yourself out of the mech.
You can also eject as a quick action, flying 6 spaces in the direction of your choice. However, this is a single-use system for emergency use only. Your mech remains impaired.
Yeah, you can't fix it until you take a full repair. Even if you fix your mech, it will still retain impaired because you messed up the cockpit if you take the eject action. I'm willing to believe the eject is tied to an analog system rather than the rest of the mech system. So I'm willing to say, sure, you can eject while the mech is destroyed. But even when you repair the mech, it will still be impaired until you take a full repair.
Okay.
Because ejecting messes up the cockpit.
Right. That makes sense to me. All right, and then let me just check something here. Back to my sheet. The reason I want that quick action is I want to activate my stealth hard suit as soon as I get out. So I'll eject. I can go up to fly up to 6 spaces in any direction. That's pretty far.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, I'll eject. Do you see my arrow? So he's gonna eject. He's gonna fly over and land behind
cover. Good plan.
Behind this piece of rubble. Yeah. So ejects, You see some hydraulics go off, and a seat just blasts off out of his mech, flies in a horizontal arc, and lands behind some rubble. Once he lands there, he gets out of his seat. He activates his stealth hard suit and his cloaking, and he's cloaked and goes invisible.
I'm gonna call this you. This is gonna represent where you are.
Okay.
You're now a token of a silhouette.
Nickel?
All right. That's me.
All right, now I'm gonna activate these here pack hunters. I'm glad you're not in that mech anymore, Astro, because there might be some collateral damage.
Yeah, it's
that
important
hits your
to me
wreckage.
that I got out.
Jammed is bad, right? Jammed is can't
It's very
use comms to
bad.
talk, make attacks other than improvised, grapple, and ram, and it can't take reactions or benefit from tech actions. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, then what Pack Hunter 2 is going to do is it is going to move 4 spaces down and away from everyone a little bit, and then it's going to take the stabilize action. I think Jammed was going to go away anyway at the end of the round. Is that right?
I believe so,
KESTRAL.
yeah. It's the end of their next turn.
Okay, well, he's going to clear it regardless. He's going to clear it with his stabilize, and he's going to reload his underslung grenade launcher.
Sure.
So that is him. And then Pack Hunter 1's turn. That's unfortunate for him. He is going to advance on Orion. And as he does, he is going to first his heavy assault rifle against Orion here. So he's just going to tear away at you with as much ammo as he can.
Sure.
That's going to miss, but it has reliable 3. So 2
Yeah.
damage still.
Yeah, that structures me exactly. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Which instance of CompCon has me active? Because I have multiple. Okay.
This is only your first one, at least.
Yeah. Four.
A 4 for system trauma.
Exposed.
All right, roll another d6 and let's see if it's a mount, a weapon mount, or a system.
5.
All right, a system of your choice is destroyed. It cannot be a system that is out of charges or out of ammo.
I still have my Ava module, apparently. No, wait. No, I don't. I'll destroy my Asura class in HP.
Yeah, you only had like 1 charge of that left or something, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, there goes. So wait,
it
that
doesn't
means-
destroy Caster, but it
I know.
destroys. It limits his ability to.
I was just gonna say. So basically, the damage you took was raucous enough that Caster is like his access to the mech has been impaired in some way. Like his connections to various systems built into your mech has been severed. And he reports to you very quickly on the screen as he pops in. He says, I've lost everything below the neck. I can't control it any longer.
I just give him a thumbs up as I'm holding on for dear life.
As you're getting Star Trek rocked around by the explosion inside the seat.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, and then You're back up at 21. I mean, it is their target. Does he have the range for it without hitting Silent Killer? He doesn't. Okay, then he's not going to do it. That's lucky. What's his sensor range? Orion, he locks onto you.
Sweet.
All right. That is on to round 4. It goes back to you guys.
What are you thinking?
Oops.
I've got ideas. I can drag the ice thing, right? Like, it's the same size. It's the same thing as a Chimera dragging it up to her speed, right?
Yes, because you are the same size as it, you would also be allowed to.
Okay, so that is an option. I can try to. We can try to save this. If you want to try to save it, have me go first. Otherwise, Chimera, if you've got an idea, or Orion.
Yeah, I'm just. If it's still, we should still try to save it. I mean, we're not too bad off. Yeah, I mean, we obviously lost Astro's mech, but I mean, otherwise, like, we're not like on our last legs yet. I mean, I feel like one more shot will probably kill the camera, but we can still try our best at this point.
Cool. Then I have a question.
Sure.
Comet was using that canister to re-ice this thing.
Yep.
He did it slowly by, like, pointing it at it and using a nozzle, right?
Yes.
Presumably there's still some in it?
It would have been his full, like, the rest of his turn to, like, spray it down completely, basically.
To empty it, so there's none left then?
No, not that you're aware of. Yeah.
Ugh. Then I can try to get it away, but I was hoping that the canister was still there. What kind of buildings are near us? Like,
these are basically 6-story, like, remember I explained that this downstairs kind of underground city has been very depersonalized. Like, you can see areas where, like, signs maybe used to hang on buildings and stuff, but it looks like completely vacated identity. You imagine this is the kind of road that would have, like, maybe stores and shops on the first level and, like, housing above. So it's like, these are all, like, city block, like, inner city block style buildings.
There's no power going to them or anything either.
You don't see any power lines or anything. No lights are on.
Okay.
It is dark down here, aside from the light you all bring.
I was hoping there was like a butcher shop or a freezer somewhere in one of these buildings I could maybe pull it into.
Oh, yeah.
But...
it's possible that one of these buildings would be. In fact, you would expect a butcher shop or some sort of bodega or something around these parts, but there has not been power here for a long time.
All right, well, there goes my ideas. I can either one of you guys can activate, or I can try to pull it away or fight. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna go after Silent Killer too. The Assassin's Mark, Bob.
You go.
That does that? It only gives him advantages on me. It doesn't hurt my ability to attack it.
He has resistance to all your damage,
even if it's armor piercing.
Resistance. Yeah, resistance to all of your target's damage.
Okay. Even if it's ongoing?
I don't understand the question.
Oh, I have a thing that I haven't used yet. Would like it's still me attacking it, so it would be resistance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. We got to do something. I'm gonna go attack Silent Killer 2.
Go for it.
Drill makes the most sense here. So I get 1 accuracy. I'm gonna move up to it, and I'm going to pull out the combat drill and hope it lands for a change. So let's see. 25.
25 will hit.
Because it's over 20, I get to roll the damage again, I believe.
To see if you get better.
Yeah. So the first one was 20. Second one is 19. So you do the 20.
All right. So it'll take 10.
Yep.
Is this armor piercing?
It is.
Okay. So it's 1 armor will not apply. Chimera. How do you kill it?
With great prejudice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think.
Well, you charge at the damn thing with the drill.
You go
I know, like,
him. Let's be real.
I just run straight through him. Like I'm running right at him. I don't even stop. I just keep drilling and just go straight through it.
Yeah, and by the time you pull away, Silent Killer is in pieces on the ground.
It's forever silent.
Just like bits of computer parts and a few parts of the cockpit are left.
Does it? So did this one have any? There's no like goo or anything that comes out of it to explode, right?
Oh, it does.
Oh.
Yep.
Can I Oh, that's only for a skirmish. Never mind. So do I need to get out of the way for it to explode, or?
Oh yeah, no, it explodes when it dies.
Okay, I should probably take damage for that, huh? Is that considered a melee or a ranged attack?
Neither. It's not an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an explosion.
It's an event.
Yeah.
I just realized it's probably going to hit the camera, isn't it?
It will at that.
Shit.
Let's hope it doesn't chain react, because if it dies, it also has the ferrous liquid. So
Sorry,
I need
guys.
you to make an agility save to take half.
Okay.
First 2.
Agility is decent, at least. Not decent. Oh wait, ignore the accuracy, but it's 7. I forgot to take it off because of duelist. I assume 7 misses. Yep.
7 will not save. You will take full damage, which will be 16.
I'd ask if that's armor piercing, but regardless, that structures me. So, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that, Chimera.
Let me
So
D6.
Comet is gone.
Oh shit!
I'm guessing.
Oh, what, the remnants of his mech?
Yeah. There's no saving this anymore. Like we've lost. What was your AI now?
Lynch.
Yeah, I can't keep track. We're gonna replace this.
We'll see, is what I will say.
I'm so
only
sorry.
the thing at the epicenter is quote unquote vaporized. We'll see, is
Not
what
going
I'll
to be
say.
in great shape.
I rolled a 1. Direct hit.
That's the one you didn't want to roll.
Yeah, I feel like this is karma for me. I should have considered the fact that this thing could explode. I'm so sorry, guys.
I mean, what could you have done?
Okay,
True.
that's not too bad. You just become exposed.
Yeah, well, I could have, instead of killing the silent killer, I could have just moved the camera.
I mean, you can say it's not too bad. It really depends on how comfortable he is with himself. and depending on how he's exposed. Really.
Okay, well, let's find out how the camera did here.
Because if it explodes, you're about to take double damage there, Chuck.
I know. Yeah, I know. So let's see. Structure.
Chimera kills Silent Killer 2 with great prejudice. Silent Killer 2 kills Chimera with great prejudice.
See, that number that I rolled right there, I rolled a 1d20, and I rolled a 1. You didn't want that, because that means it's going to take full damage. So it
what
also takes 16 damage, which does, unfortunately, destroy the camera you were protecting.
Out of curiosity, how much HP did the camera have?
How much total?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I counted the ice as armor.
Mm-hmm.
So total, it had about 15 HP.
It's pretty durable, actually.
Yeah, but it had armor that was blocking various attacks as well.
Yeah.
I based it on like a turret, basically, and I gave it the turret stats, and then I just gave it some armor for being iced, basically. Chimera, make another agility save, please.
Dang, guess I should have gone first.
Sorry.
There is no
17.
Chimera. There is only destruction.
17 saves. You're only going to take half of this damage.
Yeah, sure.
Half of 17.
So 8 or 9?
9. Right? We round up in Lancer?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the more I think about it, yeah. So
otherwise, I would have been taking 0 heat from some of my actions.
I didn't look it up because the camera was going to be dead regardless. But I don't know if this is armor piercing or not. What am I? Any characters inside of Burst 2 must or take 46 explosive damage, half on a successful. It is just explosive damage. I assume your armor comes into effect.
Oh, does it? So then it would be 7 damage then.
Okay, so you'll only take 7 from this.
Well, that's a small blessing, I suppose.
It doesn't say anything about armor piercing or it being. It even categorizes it as explosive damage. So I assume the armor works.
So I assume there's a red X on that camera token now.
What camera token?
Okay, new plan.
Actually, the silent killer is gone too.
Okay, new
what
plan.
Comet, Mac?
Let's see
what comic wreckage.
Now it did get hit by 2 explosions. Now,
yeah,
they overlapped in a bad way.
Okay, new plan. Let's see if we can hijack one of these mechs without having it explode on us.
With how?
I don't know. We got time to figure it out. We'll have Comet sneak aboard.
Anything else, Chimera?
I think I've done enough damage.
You're not gonna move or anything?
No, he's just gonna stay there and be proud of what he's wrought.
Just feeling bad for himself.
I've become death, destroyer of worlds.
I might as well.
You didn't move at the start, so I mean, you still removed it.
I could move.
The Pack Hunter and Wolf Range just see massive explosions and then glowing red eyes pop out of the smoke as Chimera's mech steps out of the wreckage.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do because if I move toward either Pack Hunter 1 or Pack Hunter 2, they're just going to come after me, especially because I'm exposed.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to move on to the other side of the barrier and hang out with KESTRAL.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what side you're on. If you're adjacent to it, you have the cover. I assume the wall is actually like this light thing that covers like a wide area around the line. It just scrambles sensors or something, right?
Right. Okay, yeah, I'll circle the wall and hang out with KESTRAL.
All right.
That's me.
Sounds good. I will activate Pack Hunter 2. Pack Hunter 2 first is going to fire his newly reloaded underslung grenade on top of Kestrel and Chimera.
Yeah, because they're next to each other.
Yep.
So a burst one's gonna.
It is actually a burst. It is actually a burst 2.
Oh, okay, burst 2.
Yeah,
Mistakes
so
may
you could have been
continue.
a fair amount apart, and it still would have happened. But
All right, fair enough.
So I'll roll this against each one of you individs.
There is a lot of stuff in this game I've noticed that discourages being around other people, like
There
being
is.
next to your,
Yeah.
and like even like the spotter trade and like the goblin mech. It feels like, man, I really just don't want to be near my allies ever.
I'm going to roll against Kestrel first, since you're up front. You have
is this
cover,
evasion?
right?
Yeah, we're both hard cover.
Hard cover, so it gets a minus.
And I'm also invisible right now. Whenever I boost or make a standard movement, I project a holographic pattern around me, leaving dazzling after images that make it hard to discern my precise location. I count as invisible for the next time I'm attacked. I can only benefit from this once at a time. One instance at a time.
How does that work for explosions?
I have no idea.
Blast, X radius, drawn from point, cover and line of sight, calculated based on the center of blast. Separate rolls made for each target. Damage is rolled once.
Oh, you know what?
I'll just have to go look at invisible.
Hey, real quick, I'm stunned. I can't move.
Why are you stunned?
Because that's what happens on the first when you roll one on a
No, you're
structure damage.
you're exposed,
I thought you were exposed, not stunned.
right? Or did I read the
No.
wrong thing?
I'm looking at the table now because I was checking something. You're on 3 or more structure.
Yes,
you're
yes,
stunned.
yes. It is stunned.
So-
yeah, so
so
you're
I
back where
can't
you
move.
were, and you're stunned, not exposed.
So then I guess that begs the question. If Kestrel's invisible, would he have known that he's there?
Yes, because invisible doesn't mean they don't know where you are unless you hid.
Okay.
When does the stun go away?
Until the end of his next turn.
Oh, okay.
He basically loses
Even
a
though
turn.
it was on his turn when that happened.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know, because I'm invisible during my turn, and and then because of the flicker field projector, I'm invisible at the end until I'm attacked once. So it's kind of funny. I'm just invisible.
Yeah.
Technically.
Okay, so you're back where you should be now, Chimera, I believe.
Indeed.
All right, statuses and conditions. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's still just an attack. So I'm gonna roll a 1d6 and 3 through 6 hits, 1 through 3, 4 through 6 hits, 1 through 3 misses.
Got it.
Miss.
Mm.
It is going to land. Obviously, it's going to target in between you and Chimera.
Real quick, this is important. That's a missed attack.
That is a missed attack, correct?
Cool. I'm gonna move 2 spaces now because of my ace.
Okay.
Away from Chimera and the explosion.
Yeah, get away from the bad luck.
Chimera.
So there is a hologram there, but yeah, I'm moving away.
Okay, now I can go back to the normal attack stuff. 20 versus you're stunned.
Yeah, I think it's going to hit regardless.
Yep. So that is going to be 6 explosive to you.
So 4?
4. Yep. So you're no longer invisible now, Kestrel?
Technically, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Although I would argue he'd have a tough time telling me from the holograms. Just an argument.
I don't think the holograms are giving off your same signature, your IFF. It doesn't say anything about them tricking sensors to make them think they're you, do they?
Hold on, let me figure out how to type in this real quick and I'll let you know. No, it does not.
Okay. So it is going to fire at you.
Yeah.
Just trying to get back to his stats. All right, here we go. 12 will miss, and it has reliable 3.
Oh, yeah, that structures me.
Ooh, shit. Okay. All right, back up to 15, and we're structuring everyone today. It's a structure part. Oh, my God.
Direct hits.
This is just we're shitting on the rolls party.
You're no longer impaired, right?
I don't know. I'm still impaired. I don't know if it matters.
Oh,
But...
I was adding stunned to your character, and I saw impaired was still on there. I didn't know if that dropped off yet or not.
No, it hasn't.
Okay. All right. Well, Pack Hunter had a pretty beneficial turn there. Is back to your side.
You want to go, Jay, and clear your stone? You want me to go?
You think you can kill Pack Hunter 1 before he gets you? You don't think so?
No, because I have to stabilize. I'm at 9 heat.
Okay. Then I don't know if it matters. It's up to you, because like I don't think anything else is going to attack me. But
all right, I'll go because you're behind a wall, so at least you have cover even while stunned. Well, not really. You're not next to the wall, but he's more likely to go for me, I think. Who knows?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. How do I want to do this? So, start of my turn. I gain resistance to all heat until the end of the turn.
Okay.
Yay. Let's see here. I am going to stabilize and reset my heat to 5.
Yep.
And part of that is clearing my lock on, so I'm no longer locked on.
Very nice.
So, stabilize. Heat, 5 out of 10. And I gain soft cover until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Or start of my next turn, I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep on pushing it. I am going to overcharge. And even though I stabilized, I still retain my resistance to heat.
Uh-huh.
So 1d3. 3, so I only take 2 heat.
2 heat, okay.
And I'm going to fire my Soul Pattern laser rifle at Pack Hunter 1, which will give me another 1 heat.
All right.
So I'm adding it in the thing first, before I forget. 10. And I am ready for that miss. Let's go. Mech. A crit.
Hey!
Okay. All right. So this is going to hurt him quite a bit because since this is the first attack roll this round, he also gets +2 heat and an additional 1d6 from my Nuclear Cavalier.
Nice.
Which I get to roll. So let's roll that. I'll re-roll the 1d6 from the rifle first.
Okay.
I rolled a 3. So from the rifle, he'll take 3 energy plus 1 burn.
So I'm just gonna take the armor bit off here. So 2 energy plus 1 burn, right?
Yeah. And I'll just roll 2d6 and we'll take the higher of the 2.
Okay.
4 and 2, so he will take 4 additional damage.
4 additional. Gotcha.
And my ZF4 goes up 1 additional charge because I stabilized.
Still standing.
And that's it.
All right. That is you, Orion. Man, I guess I'm just going to respond immediately with Pack Hunter 1. Going to reactivate that dude. You're still fighting fit, though, right, Orion? Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely going to attack the stunned person.
You're going to have to clarify that one a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
The one that's near him.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Chimera, this is coming for you.
Hit me with your best shot.
It won't be that hard, unfortunately, because I'm pretty sure stunned have 5 evasion.
You would be correct, sir.
Wait, does Orion gain evasion when Orion is stunned?
No, he doesn't
Even
lose
while
that
stunned,
much.
that's actually lower than my actual evasion.
Few can tell the difference.
Not even I can tell the difference.
So Chimera 13 will hit. So that is going to be 8 kinetic damage.
So 6?
So 6, yep.
Good, because 8 would structure me, so that's why I asked.
I don't want that.
That would be bad, sir.
And it was Pack Hunter 2 who used his underslung grenade, right?
Yes.
Which means Pack Hunter 1 still has his.
Guess what, Chimera?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are. Oh, this is the best possible news for you both.
Did they explode?
No, it's that there's not a single space he can target that is within 2 of both of you.
So let me ask this question: how often does that happen?
If I go to 1 square, you're basically 5 away from each other, because if I go to 1 hex, it's 3 and 2, and if I go to the other hex, it's 3 and 2. So
for the first time in forever, this won't hit more than 1 person.
This won't hit more than 1 person. So who does he aim at? I think the stunned person.
Again, you're
I
gonna
call
have to clarify this more.
Do your holograms take damage?
He will have to shoot them and find out.
All right. Well, he is going to drop the grenade launcher on that hologram and Chimera that are near each other.
Okay.
So this is versus Chimera, which will hit again, doing 6 explosive damage.
That's a structure.
That's another structure. You're down to 2.
All right, so I got to roll d6 twice.
Rolled in 2d6.
Not bad. Not bad.
6 and a 5. So
that
a 5,
is
right?
Really nice. Okay, you're only impaired from that one.
Well, I'm stunned and impaired right now.
Yeah, but
it could have been worse. Okay, it could have been worse.
you caught up to me. Now I'm stunned.
That's true.
Impaired. Okay. And that's till the end of my turn, I think.
Yeah, but your stunned will wear that off anyway. Kestrel.
My turn?
Yep. You have to clear your stuff.
All right. I don't think I can do anything, so.
You are not stunned or impaired. Both of those go away.
We've been skipping, by the way, Comet.
Yeah.
Is there anything it's your turn if you want.
Sorry,
Todd.
Todd.
I assume Kestrel would want to go over Comet. Comet can go after Wolfrain 1
That's
if he
fair.
wants and stick to the turn order.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Comet, don't jump the line, buddy.
I've got some ideas, okay?
Comet pulls out his assault rifle. I got some
ting, ting,
ideas.
ting, ting,
Phaser,
ting,
you mean?
ting. Does the hologram take any damage?
No, it does not.
Okay, cool. All right, Kestrel, you're at least fighting fit again, so that's something. The Tweety Bird is back in action.
Yep.
Wolfrain 1. Let's see. Does he got ranged all the things he wants to hit? He does. Oh, isn't that nice?
No.
Yeah. 17, 16, and 13. Oh, you mean it's not nice? I agree with that part.
Yes.
Okay.
That is what I meant.
Chimera, you're one square away from him being able to do something else to you.
Fantastic.
Orion, he locks on to you.
Okay.
And then he's going to fire missile pods at KESTRAL, CHIMERA, and Orion. And KESTRAL and Orion both have lock on, so they will be smart seeking an AP for you.
Wait, the thing that locked me on died, though.
Lock on stays. It's just just a status ailment.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
He lit you up for his buddies.
Shit.
It's like being on fire.
Thankfully, that hasn't happened yet.
All right, I'll work left to right. KESTRAL, this will be versus you. 16.
Lock-on's like, hey, let's give a free action to mechs, right, to add this debuff, but it takes them a full action to get rid of it.
Yeah,
okay, this makes
it's
no
rough.
sense in the action economy whatsoever.
Well, it only is that useful when you have people like this or like Astro who can take really big advantage of those lock-ons. Otherwise, all you get to do is like spend it for accuracy, you know?
I mean, sure, but...
Not the situation we're in. 16 versus E-Defense.
For me, yeah. It hits.
Okay,
That's
so that is going to be 5 explosive damage. And you are knocked one away from Wolfrain. This is going to be against Chimera. 13 hits for, I guess, 3 to you, right, Chimera?
Yeah, with
your armor.
Yeah.
And then you are knocked one away.
Yep.
And then Orion, 17 versus E-Defense.
Cool.
For 5 armor piercing.
Sorry, which way do I get knocked?
Away from Wolfrain 1. Like up northwest.
Okay. It's hard to see the hexes with all the explosions there.
I'll put the gridded ones on the map next time we use them.
You can also just put them on the map layer now.
I did that to one, and that's how I lost it, because it fell beneath the road.
Oh, right. It'd have to be on the above layer, then switch to the map layer.
Yeah. So, Orion, that'll be 5 for you. And that's him. Hey, Astro. You want to do anything? It looks like it's really rough going out there for what it's worth.
Yeah. Just trying to think. What's my speed? 4? He's invisible. He's going to I can't move that token.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. He's going to move he's going to move this way.
I gave you control over it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's going to move a little bit east. He's invisible, so he's going to sneak along.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, new round.
Right, Chimera, if you want to clear.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. Although I'm stunned and impaired, can I clear both at the same time?
Yeah, but they just both wear off. You don't clear them, they just both go away.
Okay.
They only last one round.
I might as well do something then, because like clearing it's going to clear anyway.
But you can't do anything while you're stunned.
You're literally just spending your entire turn to clear everything, and that's it. Like,
yeah, you're right. Okay, then I do the thing.
Okay. All right,
Chimera takes a sip of coffee.
You're cleaned up.
Yeah, after 2 structure, like I literally didn't do anything between the first structure and the second structure.
Yep.
KESTRAL, are you still visible?
Yeah.
All right, then Pack Hunter 2 is going to activate.
Sure.
He is...
Actually, no, on my turn, am I visible? Hold on. No, yes, I am visible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he is going to fire at you with his heavy assault rifle.
Sure.
13 versus evasion, I think will miss.
Yep, but reliable.
Yep, and that reliable 3. So I think you're down to 7.
Yep.
And he does not have a grenade launcher. Loaded, that is. So that's him. Kestrel
Yeah, I've
or
already-
Orion?
Go ahead, Orion.
All right.
You have at least a chance to do something to Pack Hunter. Pack Hunter 2 already hit me, so.
Yep. Let's see here. What am I? That's not what I wanted to do. I am at 8 heat. So I am just gonna barrage Pack Hunter 1. We're gonna see how well this goes. I am at 8, so I am at over the. I gain resistance to heat until the end of the turn.
Okay.
Can't speak anymore. So we are going to start the barrage with the assault rifle and see how well this goes.
Yeah.
15.
That is against Pack Hunter. 15 hits.
And since that's the first attack this round, he takes an additional d6 and 2 heat. Actually, something we forgot to check, Bob. Pack Hunter 1 was on fire. Did he roll his engineering check to see if he took the 1 burn last round?
He did not. +2. What's the save for burn? Is it just 10?
Yes, I think it's just a straight up engineering check.
Yeah, so he succeeded and lost the burn.
Okay. So he would take a total of 8 damage.
For burning, it's not against the save target, it's just the burning save.
Okay.
It's like clearing a status condition type thing.
Yeah.
So assault rifle deals a total of 8 damage between nuclear cavalier and
Oh yeah,
assault rifle shot.
He took it.
In a follow up with the laser rifle, 9.
9. Are you sure? Are you sure it's 9?
Yes.
You didn't have accuracy or?
No. I have accuracy in one thing, and it's not this.
Understood. No, that misses, bud.
Okay, +1 heat.
All right. Anything else, Orion?
Nope.
You good?
You want to move or anything?
You know what? Yes. Let's see here. I'm gonna move.
I think you have 2 or 3 movement, right?
I have 3 movement.
2 or a whole 3 movement.
I'm moving closer.
All right. Pack Hunter 1's turn.
And I should no longer be exposed. Right? Yes.
I don't think you were. You weren't exposed, right?
Right. I forgot. I cleared it last round because it's structured before. Got it.
Yeah, you're good.
It's getting late, and I'm like blending turns.
Pack Hunter 1 is gonna go here. He is going to fire close range at you with his heavy assault rifle.
Cool.
14 versus evasion.
That might be twice my evasion.
Jeez. For 8 kinetic damage.
So 7. Okay. Ooh, wrong button. Okay. What else you got?
Do you have a threat to weapon?
Let me check because I have never been asked that.
Because he's starting a movement is what I'm getting at. So I don't think you have anything that'll give you Overwatch, but
No. Nope.
He's going to move southwest.
Wait a second, that guy's dead.
And he is going to lock on to Chimera.
Well,
welcome to the Lock On Club. Wolfrain will send you a letter about it soon. Kestrel, you're up.
Pack Hunter 1 and 2 are both looking hurt, right? Or are they not? Are they not?
Pack Hunter 1 is looking very hurt. Pack Hunter 2 is a bit hurt.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking to myself for a second. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move to here.
Sure.
I'm gonna create a hologram where I was, which I think was right there. I'm going to skirmish and move to there. Leave another hologram.
Sure.
And then let's fire the skirmish weapon. Actually, no. I want to move away from this guy. He blows up.
Good call.
They're alerting.
Good call. Good answer. Good answer. Clap, 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 clap.
All right, 1 accuracy.
14 will hit.
All right.
He does have 1 armor. So
okay.
the 1 kinetic will kind of ricochet off his armor plating.
Okay.
A 24 will hit.
Ignore the accuracy. It's 18.
An 18 will hit.
18 will still hit.
Yeah. And do 2 damage.
Correct.
Anything else in the barrel there?
Yes. I have another quick action left. And I don't want to die. So
bold move.
I'm going to use
a fine move.
Hologram teleport. I can instantly teleport to the location of any of my holograms within range 50 as a quick action.
Oh shit.
When I do so, all holograms detonate, creating a burst 1 explosion that deal 1d6 energy damage, agility save for half.
Ooh.
I cannot create new holograms until the start of my next turn, although that doesn't really matter. But yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I'm going to teleport to, which I think that counts as movement, at least that particular action, right? It's a unique movement, a teleport, right?
I mean, teleporting is movement in this game.
Okay. So then I'm assuming that itself, that action would leave an explosion. It doesn't do anything here.
Unless it said otherwise, I would assume so.
I mean, at the end of it, it's you may not create new holograms until the start of your turn, but I think it's part of the action to teleport initially, so I would say that wouldn't apply until...
Yeah, and like you said, the hologram you just created won't make a difference in this situation.
Yeah, okay. But anyways, 1d6 on Pack Hunter 1, and all my holograms here are...
It's a, agility save?
Yep.
All right, Pack Hunter 1. You have an agility of 2. 17.
It does save, but it still takes 2.
It still takes 2, which is half, and it goes down.
Nice.
Literally just enough damage to take it out.
Nice.
As the hologram explodes, you actually see it like disables the mech. It does just enough damage to disable it, basically, and the Pack Hunter collapses onto the ground.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Good job.
You have never perfectly damaged one of these to 0 before.
Does anything happen for that?
You will notice it has not exploded yet.
Hooray!
Holy cow. That's promising.
All right, anything else, Kestrel?
No, that's I guess I could overcharge if I'm crazy.
Are you crazy?
I don't have anything to overcharge with,
Yeah.
so no.
So hence the crazy. All right. Wolfrain.
You can say I'm standing on this, right?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
okay,
You don't have to
okay,
be
so-
flying for this.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to. So.
I just want to see. Oh, it's good that you moved away.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I don't know if it knows you're there, Astro, but it would be really funny if he just shot you.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
You're technically
adding
within
insult to injury.
range. All right, Orion and Chimera, these are your presents for you. COMET Express. These are armor piercing.
Yeah.
Chimera, 16. Orion, 9.
It misses.
It misses you?
Yep. I have an E defense of
thank
10.
goodness for your E defense.
It was gonna hit regardless. My E defense sucks.
Okay. Orion, you're gonna take a reliable 3.
Alrighty.
So down to 6.
Yep.
And then Chimera, you're gonna take armor piercing 5. Down to 11, I believe.
That would be correct.
And then both of you are pushed northwest by 1.
There we go.
Yep. I'll do that right. Now. Okay.
All right. It is the beginning of the new round, and you 3 are up.
Let me see. How far
4?
away?
You
Yeah,
4
don't forget about me.
For, your full crew that's all perfectly here and in the fight.
Yeah, Astro, what are you up to?
I've got some ideas.
Do you need to activate first, Astro? Do we need to make room for you?
Here's the plan. I'm going to jockey one of these mechs, throw the pilot out, get inside, commandeer.
Pack Hunter 1 is perfectly
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, it is down without being exploded. You could risk that.
And
See what happens.
That's just his quick action. Wait till you see the full. No.
All right. Orion, Kestrel, or Chimera?
Want me to go first? I can at least start pelting Wolfrain 1.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I am going to charge forward.
Okay. It's a big charge you got there.
All 3 spaces. And we are going to let loose a barrage on Wolfrain 1.
Your heat's still at 9, right?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Cool. Let's go. Ooh, 17 with my prototype weapon.
Oh,
Which I forgot I
you
had until
that.
now. I
Fucking
forgot
nice.
I had it until now.
That's great. That totally hits.
Also, an additional 1d6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1. So,
And
total
then
of
1.
8.
So 8 still. Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
That is a charge.
What
A
does
weapon
your
that has-
prototype weapon look like?
Oh, man. So it looks like this rather bulky but haphazard weapon that's like not in his hand but like on his side, almost kind of like a shotgun that's like on the side of him that just aims without him having to worry about it.
So it's like a little auto turret
Yes.
built off the side of your mech.
Just obscenely bulky like the rest of the Prometheus.
Nice.
All right, we'll follow that up with the assault rifle. 11.
For Wolfrain, that hits.
3.
All right, so 2 because of the armor. All right, anything else, Orion?
That's all I got.
All right.
I forgot I had that until like in the middle of last round.
Let's see. Pack Hunter. I'm going to activate. Are you still stunned, Chimera, or no? You cleared that, right?
No, I just have lock on at this point.
All right. Well, I think Pack Hunter's going to try and back up Wolfrain here.
Oh, I figured it'd come after me, but sure, yeah.
I mean, I'm not looking too good to begin with, so.
Fair. Oh yeah, you're not looking at your health now. It's not the best.
All right, it's going to get out there, charging towards Orion, who is fighting Wolfrain, and he is going to unload the heavy assault rifle against you. In addition, he is going to spend the lock-on you have.
Okay, to gain accuracy.
Uh-huh. For 20. So that will be an 8 kinetic hit.
You know, I'm super glad that he doesn't gain any bonuses for like nearly tripling my evasion, but that also structures me.
So it does.
All right, roll 2d6. 2 and a 3.
All right, on a 2 and 3, roll another d6 for us.
2 out of 4. I'm just adding. Three.
Sometimes I wonder, am I a jerk for like getting out of the way of damage and stuff? Should I like
No,
just
not
be
really.
in there so I'm taking hits for you guys?
You
'Cause I
can't
feel
take
so
many
bad that you
hits,
guys-
man. You're like,
yeah.
you're a little bit more glass jaw, unfortunately. These
Well,
hits,
like,
these
I'm
hits
at
are bad
3
on anyone, to be
structure,
fair.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So you lose a weapon. All weapons on one mount.
Okay. Funnily enough, my prototype weapon isn't on a mount, so I'll get rid of the soul pattern laser rifle.
All right, there goes the soul.
Could have been worse. A lot worse.
And then, to add insult to injury, he's going to lock onto you again and end his turn. Chimera or Kestrel?
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Chimera is going to finally move and move toward Pack Hunter 2. So it'll be a movement and a boost, and I should get up right in its business. And then I'm going to use my melee, my melee axe.
Okay.
No, I used up all the charges on the beam protocol, so it's just a regular melee attack.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
It does 3 damage.
Reroll that
2.
die.
Oh yeah, roll
Right.
it to see if that's better.
5
All right,
damage.
2 more damage.
2.
All right. You chunk it
Man.
with the axe.
Oh, wait till next turn. I want to do a thing so badly.
Okay.
I couldn't do it because I was out of range.
All right,
That's
that
me.
is Kestrel. Now it is Wolfrain's turn. Wolfrain's going to target Chimera and Orion. I know you didn't see it coming, but that's how it is, I guess.
What a twist.
What a twist.
What about me?
Orion, since it missed you last time, it's going to spend its lock on this one.
Okay, so it's actually targeting my evasion. How clever.
That's a good question. I guess it has to keep the lock on you to get the armor piercing against characters with lock. Okay, I guess it won't spend it then, because really what it wants is the armor piercing.
Yeah, because if it consumed it at the time of the launch, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, I guess so. So no, it's not going to consume either of them. So
Okay.
Chimera, that a 24 will definitely hit you.
I don't know. It seems kind of low.
And, oh my god.
Okay.
Can you give me
happening?
some of those rolls, please?
I
rolled
mean, I don't.
two perfect 20s in a row.
I know it's sort of a cop out to blame it on roll 20, but the fact that we've been getting consistent crits and crit fails seems suspicious.
This is crazy. All right, well, Chimera
Guys,
and
I
Orion.
cannot solo all of Smack by myself, alright? So if you guys both lose your mechs, I'm out of here.
No, I would do the same if I was in your position.
Orion and Chimera, both of you, please take 5 armor piercing damage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. God damn.
And move northwest. 1 space each. I guess,
I
Chimera,
hate
you
that
can
part.
move west if you want.
You know what? I am, as a matter
Okay,
of fact.
cool.
Just because.
Can't believe this fucker.
God damn.
You would be even angrier if you knew how little health he had left.
I know he. I can guess how little health he has left.
A pack hunter or
Wolfrain, the guy who just did damage to you guys.
Yeah.
KESTRAL, you're up.
Okay. I believe it's a... you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly and boost. Technically, there's a... Yeah, fly and boost. So I left 2 holograms behind here.
Gotcha.
Guess this is kind of important. And then I'm going to skirmish on Pack Hunter 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll do the pistols again. I have not been using my other weapon. I want those pistol shots. All right. First one
18 hits.
for 3.
All right, 1 armor off there.
And then 18 again.
18 hits. Unfortunately, the armor absorbs that 1 damage.
Yeah. Cool. I think that's it.
All right, KESTRAL. End of round. New round.
Can I go first?
These guys think they have a
No.
chance to kill you guys. They're like,
No,
hey, kill team, this is working out, kind of.
I'm going first again.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Can
Go
I?
for it.
Yeah, like I can, right? Like we're up.
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
ahead.
Cool. All right, cool. Now I fly over here.
Okay.
Oh, this guy. Sorry. And then I'm going to skirmish.
Uh-huh.
Technically, there's another hologram because I would have done the skirmish movement there, but so let's get some pistoly boys on him. 12 hit.
12 hits for 2.
3.
Well, he has 1 armor. They all have 1 armor.
Okay. And I am at 1 gunslinger dice. So is he still
KESTRAL?
alive? Yeah.
Is part of your skirmish action that allows you to move too?
Correct. It is before or after I do a skirmish attack. So that would have been before this case, but
Cool. Good. Because as your bullet flies through, piercing the Wolfrain, and you see its systems go critical, it explodes, destroying the entire corner of that building.
Well,
Nice.
well, my hologram's still there. So,
It
I mean,
is.
there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hologram, the most powerful mech of
Sorry,
all.
that is why I wanted to go first.
Yeah, if you didn't go first, I was going to try to shoot him down myself, so.
Yeah. No, I mean I would have overcharged to make sure on that one with my shotgun if I had to.
You know, the funny thing is that because I get resistance to heat, even if I reset my heat to 0, that makes overcharge so stupidly powerful.
All right. Is that you guys, or KESTRAL at least?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean I have another quick action, but since I killed him, I don't have anything to do with it. Hold on.
Wait, can you lock onto Pack Hunter 2 as a quick action?
It's a tech attack, right?
It's just as long as you're within
Just a
sensor
quick
range, you can
tech.
just do it as a quick tech.
Quick action.
Unfortunately, you're 11 away.
Yeah, I'm not in range of that. So
Darn.
No. No, and if anything I can do to move more, I would have either already had to have done that or no, that's it.
All right.
I'm just done. Yeah.
Then it will be Pack Hunter 2's turn. It has to make a decision.
Go down fighting.
Chimera, do you have a range 2 threat?
I do not, unfortunately. I gave up all my ranged weapons for the drill.
It will move 4.
Is it fleeing?
Looks like
As it moves away, it will turn on Chimera,
Of course it does.
spending your lock-on to attack you with the heavy assault rifle.
All right, let's get this over with.
You have heavy cover, right, from that wall now?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to lose the 1 accuracy it would have gotten, going down to nothing, and then lose 1 more, bringing it up to 1 difficulty. So 10 minus... I just typed 1d6. I didn't roll anything.
I tell you right
That's
now,
really-
is it against evasion?
So yes, it is. So
My evasion's 10.
only 10. Well, yeah. So it misses. Reliable 3.
So 1.
Chimera, you will still take 1 damage from that.
All right.
These are all kinetic, right? Not energy.
These are kinetic.
You say when you do energy damage, because like the wall gives you resistance to energy.
Yeah, nothing has been energy damage.
Okay.
Everything's been explosive or kinetic this time.
Cool. Just making sure.
Yep. Yeah, good to check.
Yeah, the wall's cool. I wish you fired more energy weapons at us.
Yeah.
And then
That's all I've got.
he is going to boost.
Yeah, he's not running.
Yeah, is it even worth going after him at this point?
Yes. Kill him.
Yeah, what?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Kidding me?
Well,
Back to your side.
Well, it's like this. I mean, I can pepper him, I guess. All right, yeah, I'll rush him.
Don't you have like a grappling hook that can pull him 5 spaces
fuck,
or
that's
something?
right, I do.
What?
I'm sorry, he hasn't come up in a while. Yeah, I'll
You used it on a person in this combat.
You used it on this specific pack hunter.
Oh yeah, it was this guy you used it on.
Well, you can tell how late it is at this point. Yeah, I'll yeah, let's do that then. What is the range on this thing? Is it 8?
I think it's 8, yeah.
Yeah,
He's probably further than 8, isn't he?
He's 9 from you.
Damn it. Okay. All right.
And he's 9 and he only pulls at 5 and you pull him 5.
I want to
Just
move
move
him
up.
within range of everyone
Can't you
else.
just
That's why.
move and then use it?
Move up to 3 and then use it.
I was trying to be clever about something, so I'll move up here and then I'll shoot out a grappling so he can't escape. Agility save. Have to beat a 14.
Agility save. All right, here we go. Pack Hunter. He rolls a 21 total.
Bastard. Okay. Well, that was my quick action and my
You still
movement.
have the rest of whatever movement you didn't use. I don't know if you moved your full amount yet.
I mean, it's like this. I move 1 more closer, and then
That's something.
he's still out of range. I don't have any ranged weapons.
Can't you,
You still have
boost to
boost.
get into range? And then
I'm
he's
not-
threatened?
I guess. I mean, I can't attack him though.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
He's threatened. He's put in a worse position by you doing
Or
that.
you could use your quick action to lock onto him.
Sure.
Well,
There's
that's right.
plenty of things you can use that quick action for.
Wait, I have a lock on?
Everyone does.
Everybody
Everyone in the
okay.
game
can
has lock on.
You can invade him too.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not.
No,
I
that's
love
not.
how Todd's like, these are things that I could do when I had a mech.
Yeah. And it's not sarcasm.
I'm
You
now
can-
going to have to scroll down the screen because the action has moved more southward. There we go. Okay.
Oh, that's right, because you're recording
All
this.
mechs have access to some basic tech actions, Chuck.
I just assumed it was something you had to have the ability for. I forgot
No.
that's actually a thing.
No, every
Everyone
mech
has access to-
certain system abilities. Yeah.
Everyone has
It's-
access
it's
to a
almost-
fragment signal at the least, which will impair and slow the target.
Even
It
NPCs.
just depends. Yeah, it just depends if it's worth it or not. Because most of the time, for like you and I, our actions
Yeah.
are better spent in other ways, right? Like it's very rare when we find cases where we use lock on or something. I still think you dash up to him. I still think that's better personally, but you can lock
think?
on him.
Because
I
if
was
he
almost-
because if he moves, you can slap him.
Yeah, because
That is
he
true.
then has to either
Slap.
disengage or get hit by you, which is
I just can't wait for the people watching the videos seeing me move back and forth like half a dozen times as I can't decide what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll get up in this business.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Kestrel or Orion?
Kestrel's already moved, so I'm gonna go.
Orion.
I'm gonna boost the maximum of 6.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
so proud of you.
Bob,
speedy.
the lock on was consumed on me, right?
Oh wait.
Yes, the lock-on was consumed.
Okay, I'll remove it then.
Cool. We're gonna fire the prototype weapon and
Work 'em up.
14.
14 hits.
And he takes an additional 1 energy damage and 2 heat.
So 6 total because of his 1 armor.
Yep. Yep. Okay. That's all I got.
All right. That is the end of the round. There's very few of you left alive.
There's a lot of craters.
Actually, since you guys ended the last round, he should act first, I believe.
Yes, he should.
So I will start off with Pack Hunter here. Oh man, Chimera, come on.
Is he gonna move and I'm getting it a reaction or something?
Yeah. He. No. You
Is he gonna
still don't. You
disengage?
still don't have heavy cover or whatever, right?
no. Once you move away from it,
Yeah.
I think you're.
Okay, and it's just like a 1 difficulty to fire while in melee with someone, right? While
Yeah.
you're engaged.
Yep.
Yeah,
Correct. And he does get armor piercing.
He's just going to bring his heavy assault rifle up to your chest and pull the trigger.
Well, first he gets 1 armor piercing.
Yeah, it's fine.
And next I'm gonna spend a I get to fucking use these dice. I'm gonna use a Blade Master dice to see if I can get resistance on this. So if I get a
Sure.
5 or 6, if I get a 5 or 6 on this, I get resistance. Finally got a
Hey,
6.
resistance.
So it's resistance, and I have to. I assume it's a reliable weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a minimum of 2 damage, but you have
That's
armor,
fine.
so yeah.
Minimum of 2 damage, and he has 2 armor, so
Yeah,
0.
so
Yeah.
Well, it's reliable 3.
one damage. I can live with
but he
that.
has
And then
resistance to the
resistance,
reliable
yeah.
3, which brings it to 2.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Order of events. Oh shit.
But he
So
hits.
with a
18.
6, yeah, he rolled an 18, so it hits. So that's 8 kinetic, so down to 4 from resistance,
2?
and then 2 off because of your armor. So you take 2 damage.
Oof. I am getting close to another structure. So
Mhm. And then you haven't seen this yet because no one's been in melee with him. He slashes at you with his combat knife.
he gets another armor piercing,
That's fine.
and then I'm also going to spend a second.
I don't think you can use the same reaction twice. If it's the same thing.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
It spends my reaction.
Yeah, unfortunately, well, that reaction. You can't do the same reaction twice.
Correct.
All right. He misses.
Yeah.
He
he's
tries to
up.
slash at you with the combat knife, but he can't get through.
Okay.
That's
Can I
one
go next?
heck of a crit fail. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Please let me do my thing. I really want to do my thing. What are you?
You know what? Okay, sure.
What is your thing?
No, nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna take one of my spikes and shove it in his foot. Charge stake. He has to roll hull save 14.
I'll do that.
It's just like a thing you can do, or is that like a system?
I've had this for 3 missions. I never get to use it.
He fails.
He takes 1d6 armor piercing
Kinetic
energy damage.
Okay.
Oh.
And then at the end of every single one of his turns, he takes it again.
And I think he's immobilized, right?
And he's immobilized.
Check.
That is a full action, but I'm going to back away now because if he explodes,
roll the
I don't
damage, Chuck.
That's the problem.
Roll the damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
6.
saying I wasn't saying for me to go first. I was saying you should probably move back before anything else happens.
I have a
to this
feeling
guy.
that he's not gonna get destroyed from this until Bob says I'm wrong.
Oh, Chimera.
You're so
Oh,
wrong.
my buddy.
You're so wrong. man.
This killed him.
Did it just kill him, or is it
Oh, no.
No.
No, you killed him.
What,
You
what was
killed
he
him.
at, Bob? 2 or 3?
He was at 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
figured.
So, Chimera, I need you to make an evasive roll.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that agility, please.
Well, it's the last mech of the fight, so
You just said please. You wanted to do your thing so bad, so I
No,
wasn't going to stop you.
You could have warned me.
That's what I was trying to do when you jumped at me.
I said, "Can I do my thing?" You should have said, "Hey, Chuck, you might kill him." I'm like, "Oh, that's a good point, Jay."
Well, you were just so zoomed in, Chuck. We, couldn't.
Yeah, you were.
What
pretty
is it? What,
dumb.
you mean agility save, Bob?
Yeah,
You said evasion. I was confused.
I
for a
know. And
minute.
then I corrected and said agility, but you were
Oh.
off on something else.
That's fair. Shit, I had accuracy on that. It's
So minus 3.
It's 3,
It's
6,
7.
So-
It still misses.
or
So
7.
fails. All right, you're gonna take the full damage.
Probably gonna structure.
Your mech might not survive.
I have two structures. Oh, that's right. If I get a one
You
and
get
a
double
1, yeah.
ones, your mech's destroyed.
With all these dices we've been rolling, that is very much possible.
I just want to
We've
make sure
seen
I'm
it
rolling the
happen.
right dice before I hit enter. I've lost where it says what the correct number is for some reason.
I think it's 46, isn't it?
That's what I think. There it is. There's where it says 46. 18.
Let me do the math. Yes, that's structures.
Yes,
Chuck?
explosions are the new
So
fire there, Chuck.
let me ask you something, Chuck. So you're pretty low already, right?
I'm at 4 health.
I thought you were at 3 health.
The map. I'm checking the map on the combat log. It's
Run the
looks right.
numbers.
You had 5 HP, and then you said minus 2 HP, 4 out of 19.
Oh, you're right. It is 3. I had 3 HP.
Okay. So even a hunker down isn't going to save you here, will it? Because that would bring it down to 9. And then you would take 2 off for armor, and that would still be more than 3.
Even if it was 4, it wouldn't have made a difference. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway to make myself feel good. Just let's blow me up.
All right. You're down to 1 structure. Roll those 3d6.
Yeah. 5, 5, and 2.
Oh my goodness. You're still alive.
You lucky son of a bitch.
All right, Chimera. System
You know what,
trauma.
Jordan?
You still, something gets destroyed here, so roll another d6.
One.
So that is a weapon. So choose which weapon gets destroyed.
Well, I only have 2 weapons, so
Yep.
wait.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. My pride. Shit.
Got to be one of them.
I know it's gonna either be the axe or the drill. This has been a very bad combat
must
for
be
all of us.
so hard to lose an entire weapon on your mech.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I feel so bad for you.
I couldn't relate. It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers, man. Thoughts and prayers.
It must be totally bad to lose your second AI in 2 missions.
I mean, it has to be the drill, huh?
It
Why the
probably
drill?
should
Get rid
be
of-
the drill because the drill's dangerous. If you use the drill poorly, it does bad stuff to you, right?
And you said it requires a full action.
And it requires
It's
a
less-
full action. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll be sad and get rid of the drill.
All right, there goes your drill. And that is yet another gigantic explosion.
It's fun to watch you draw those in, though. I admit.
You're proud of these hexes, aren't you? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did work above and then on map.
Nice.
Yeah, seemed to work that time finally.
Oh, you did it on the one above too, actually. Yeah, me either.
Well,
Cool, so I'm all right. A little rest.
yeah,
little
it
resty
sounds
poo,
like a
use
little
repair
bit,
cap. I'm good.
little bit of R&R and you'll be just fine there, Steve.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
In fact, Orion doesn't look that bad either, truthfully.
All right. Yeah.
I feel like with Comet destroyed, I was the sponge for the abuse.
I feel real bad, Comet. The fight went on for a while after you went down. That sucks.
I was just watching from my vantage point.
If it's anything of a small blessing, I feel like the downed mech that didn't explode is probably an upgrade from the camera. Assuming that the pilot inside doesn't self-destruct.
That sounds like something we're going to have to figure out next time.
Guess what the
100%.
beginning of next episode's going to be about?
I thought so.
I'll never tell.
Yeah, because I
Beginning of
don't
next
know if we
episode.
should touch that thing. Let's be real.
At the beginning of next episode, Chimera walks over to check out the mech, and the mech explodes.
We'll also see if there's anything salvageable from Astro's mech. It is possible that the first explosion blew the debris clear of the second explosion, so maybe it didn't get hit by 2 explosions.
Okay.
I'm
We'll
willing
see.
to entertain possibilities. I'll figure out what makes sense in between the games. But either way,
You're saying there's a chance.
what I'm going to say is we're going to call the episode here. And probably what stands out most to you all is this is maybe one of the most draining battles you've ever taken part in. Whatever or whoever these pit wolves are a cut above what you've been dealing with. These do not seem like the type of people to join a pirate crew.
Yep. Yarp.
All right. Well, we will pick up and see what options are available to you when we come back for next session.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.
See ya.